Hi Flosstube. I had a lovely chat with my children just before bed, and I'm really hoping they just don't call for me because I told them they got one tuck in. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go kind of quick tonight because I am just exhausted and I haven't even really stitched at night. I've just pooped. But I want to hit everything. I don't have I don't have much to show you whip wise anyway. So first though, the giveaway last week. I did ship the 2 winners for the pouches with all of the goodies in it. Those have been shipped, so they should be arriving soon, except for the one that was going to the UK. That will take a little bit longer, but it's going to get there. But if you remember, the 3 needle minders, which still aren't technically made, I had said that anybody that commented would be entered, so I had to redo my list, fit everybody back in where they belonged, drew the 3 random numbers, and the winners have all been contacted, and they actually have already responded with their emails, or with their addresses, so thank you guys. But the winners were Kim Goldman, Linda Coles, and then she goes on Flosstube, goes by Gables Stitcher, and I'm sorry, I have to look up the name because that's the kind of day I've had. Amy. So thank you guys for getting info to me so quick. That was awesome. Now I'll try to be that quick with getting your needle minders actually out. Yeah, I'll glue those and hopefully send them by the end of the week. Whips, I only have 2. Oh, and before I forget, there are a ton of links down underneath in the information section, the comment section. All of my contact information is on there. I don't think there's actually a way to do messages in YouTube, is there? If there is, I have not found a way, but I also haven't looked real hard. So, but all of my contact information is down there if you need it. I've got the links for my groups on Facebook. I have the links for the Flosstube channels I'll be talking about, and the links for some shopping that I'm going to be talking about. So make sure you check those. Whips, I only had 2 this week, and technically one of them may not have even been worked on. It was my Biscornu. But I'm not going to show in detail because these obviously are for my exchanges. I'm just going to give you a quick peek, and just so you think I actually did some stitching this week. So my envelope is done except for addresses. I'll be charting the address, hopefully getting it charted tonight, so I can get it stitched tomorrow. I'm super excited about how quick I was able to get this one together. So this is for the Stitchers of Mail Art Exchange, and the theme was Quaker. Here's my front. Here's my back and flap. That's all you get to see. And this is the lining. I promise to take pictures, and I promise to learn how to put them at the end so that after it gets to its recipient, I can show you pictures. Same type of sneak peek with this Biscornu. Same thing. I promise that I will get some pictures, and I promise to find out how to put them at the end of a video. This is stitched on a mystery even weave. Nope, it's not a mystery. What was it? Water lily. And it's I think it's a 32 count, and I don't think you can get it anymore. Or at least we had, for some reason, weren't getting it for the shop. We had a substitution to order. So anyway, sneak peek. That's all you get. All right. So there's whips. Soon to be FFOs. I'm so excited. I am so excited about how these have been going and turning out, and I really hope that the people that get them enjoy them. So, and I'm super excited to see what I get. Again, those are the one is for the Great Biscornu Swap, which I did put the Facebook group link below. Vari-old Sampler Stitch Along. I have not worked on my Vari-old Sampler because of this. I've been trying to get my commitment pieces done first so that I don't procrastinate, which I tend to do. So I have neglected my Vari-old. I hope to get that out soon. But if you join the group, there have been a couple people that have already finished it. There's now talk that started today about choosing another chart. It kind of sounds like everybody wants to go with picking something else from the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts, so we'll be sticking with very old stuff. Not sure where that's going to go, but you're more than welcome to join. Check it out. And in addition, I do have, well, one of the members has a copy of that chart for the original stitch along we were doing. It's the variegated sampler, and it's the chart only. It's not the entire magazine, but we do have that available as a giveaway. So if you didn't get a chart the first time around, couldn't find one, whatever, and you'd like to enter that giveaway, make a comment that says, just, I don't know, I didn't do any thinking about this. Just comment, I'd like to I don't know. Why didn't somebody else tell me what to make you comment with? Alright, so my flowers are coming up in my backyard, and by coming up in my backyard, I mean the center of my lawn. So why don't you comment with your favorite flower, since it's springtime? And hopefully in the next week I'm going to dig those flowers out of the center of my lawn and move them to in front of the mailbox. So, Vari-old Sampler Stitch Along, if you want to enter for that chart, tell me what your favorite spring flower is. Plans for Mania. The last video I did was the last of the charts that I was pulling. Apparently I'm too loud. My daughter just got out of bed and closed her door. We'll see if she's actually going to stay in bed. She's in bed. We'll see. What, buddy? She did, honey. It's okay. Mommy knows. She's been a handful. She's been getting in trouble at daycare, not taking naps, waking the other kids up. It's just been awesome. So, anyway, plans for Mania. You did see the rest. Okay, get down. Ooh, don't bump the table. You did see the last of the charts in my last video, but tonight I had a chance to start pulling out some fabrics. Flosses were already pulled for most of these, but I didn't have fabrics. If you saw my post in Stitch Mania, I am driving myself nuts trying to find the perfect fabric for Lady of the Flag. And I have like a dozen on hand that I just am not completely satisfied with. I placed an order on 123 Stitch the other day and ordered $140 in freaking fabric to try to find something that just is perfect. I don't know. We'll see what happens when that comes in. But I did get some other stuff pulled tonight. So I'm going to run through those really fast. Woo! This is October. That's the only one that, oh my goodness. It's going to be a night just like the day I had. Okay. I did pull fancy flosses. One of them I'm actually using a color in cotton. And then the black I'm just going with DMC. Ellery, honey, you need to climb back in bed. I pulled out Picture This Plus Murky. I think it'll work. If it doesn't once I start stitching, then I'll switch it. Puppy, you need to wait for a minute. You didn't make an appearance last week, or maybe it was the week before. One of the weeks, doggy didn't make an appearance. What is this one? Oh, this is the butterfly pendant. And I just found some white, but it's, I don't know if it'll capture. It's got a little bit of sparkle, shimmer, but it's not an opal. And so I just pulled that. This pig. And I found, I don't even know, this is a hand-painted specialty fabric. Oh, Crosswing collection. But I thought this would be good. Kind of look like sky behind the piggy. So I'll use a little piece of that. This was just something I got off of Stitch Mania. Nope, Stash Unload. You know that one site that we all go shopping on. I do have fabric for these two. Okay, these cross over into haul. This crosses over into haul. Good grief. This one I'm super excited about. So I was excited enough with just the pattern. And then I went through my fabric and now I'm like super excited. I found a piece that I had picked up on Stash Unload. Fiberlicious Phoenix, and it's the exact size I need. It's an opal, and it's just gorgeous. And here, let's see if I can fan out these colors. Ooh, I don't know. Here's the colors. I think it's going to be awesome. So I'm super excited about that. I mean, I was excited before, but now I'm super excited. That might have to be like one that I start on the first weekend of Mania. And see if my family will give me lots of stitchy time, because I really want to get that, a good chunk of that one done. It's just going to be awesome. What is she doing? Oh, she's still in bed. She's trying to straighten out her blankie, I think. Child. Oh, child. Alright, so the last three are going to cross over into haul. So let me do haul first. And then as I do the haul, I'll show which charts they're going with. My shop haul from working last week. I picked up a little fat eighth of some snowman fabric. I don't think that's her. Little snowman, snowmen on it, and it was kind of country or primitive looking, so I sent that to Carrie. Hopefully she can use it on an ornament. I picked up this fat eighth for myself. It'll be good for finishing something. Who knows what? I picked up this fat quarter for myself. Again, for finishing. Obviously, Easter something. Okay. I am going to go assist. I don't know what she's doing now. Picked up this chart, Autumn Minis. I was rearranging our sample wall. And we have the turkey stitched up. And I just think these are cool. I might do it as a bell pull. Check that up. Okay. The rest of my shop haul is for one of the charts that I pulled last week. I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch the monitor. This Blackbird design. I really didn't like the fabric that it calls for, and I also didn't like the idea of stitching on like black linen or nearly black linen. So I pulled this piece of, this is Barnwood, Barnwood Cashel from Picture This Plus. And the cut, here we go. So this is the piece I got. And I think I'm going to stitch it on this bottom part where it looks more blue-gray. And let's see if I can get colors up here for you. I might have, I don't remember. I don't think I actually swapped any colors now that I think of it. I think when I pulled them all, they all worked. So this is what I'll be using. I think that'll look good. I hope that'll look good. We'll find out once I start, right? So, and it's funny because I have this barnwood on an even weave, and the dye just takes so much different. It's very brown on the other cut that I have. It's kind of cool to see how different they are. So it was shop haul. I got this on Stash Unload. And once I got it, I'm almost wondering if I already have it. Really should have organized my charts better, huh? I got my first Victorian Motto Sampler Shop order. I signed up for the Fabric of the Month and Floss of the Month, and I had originally signed up for 6 floss. And within 30 minutes of opening my package, I emailed and had her bump it up to the 12. Yay! So here are limited edition colors that I got. And I can't believe how much floss you get. It's just awesome. This is a gorgeous red. All of them are gorgeous, but that red is just going to be perfect for a lot of Christmas stuff. And that orange will be good for fall. Same with the yellow. So that's what I got. Let's see, you have Pretty Pink Petals, Sweet Orange, Best Prim Purple, Gold Dust Yarrow, Easter Special, and Garden Rose. And then fabric. She doesn't have a color name on here. I'm not sure. I went with 32 count and got 1/4 yards. And this is what I got. It's a very good neutral. I don't know if it's tea-dyed. It's beautiful though. And I really like the linen, the feel of the linen itself too. So this will be used on this Stitch Mania start. Spring Wren Wreath. I think that'll look good. It's pretty similar. So fabric is chosen for that one. Then I got my Fabric of the Month from Hand Dyed by Steph. And this month's was Lilac. Very soft, really pretty purple. I can hear somebody playing with something. Oh, it's not her. So, yeah, you can't, it's a little bit darker in person than it's showing up on here, but it's very pretty. And I'm actually going to use it for spring here. And I think that'll look really good. There is a couple of little purple flowers that will rest right against the fabric, but there's back stitching around them, so I think it'll be just fine. So I'm excited about that. I'm actually, finding stuff that I already have or I'm already getting to use. Shove that back in there. Alright, let's see. I need to go make copies of a couple of these patterns for Mania because I have multiple days in the same magazine and I need to have copies so I don't have to try to remember where the magazine is. Alright. 2 things left for haul. Well, 2. This was an order. I talked about the, I skipped a whole thing that I was going to talk about, but anyway. I talked about the 1, 2, 3 stitch order. That's coming. I actually just got an email tonight that it shipped, so hopefully I'll have it for next week. But I did get on, where did I order this from? Get down. I ordered from Down Sunshine Lane, and it was the first time I ordered from Down Sunshine Lane. Get down. And that was, I had mentioned it last week because I had ordered Heroic, picture this plus, and I wanted to use it for Lady of the Flag. It's a beautiful piece that I got, but I think that because of the colors in her dress, it's just going to blend too much with the background. So I kind of scrapped that idea. Not completely, but kind of. I use it for something, right? And then, since I was ordering anyway, I had to get a couple other things. 2 minutes, dog. I ordered this Fiberlicious Moana Makani Ocean Breeze. It's 32 linen and it's a fat quarter. It's gorgeous. This is pretty true to color actually too. It might be a little bit more green in person. I'm gonna go let the dog out before she tears a hole in my door. You drive me bonkers. Outside. Okay. Look at that. I didn't even apologize because somebody told me not to apologize because life happens. So I got the 2 cuts of fabric, and then because fabric shouldn't travel alone, I picked up this pattern. And apparently it was a market release, but I don't remember seeing it. I don't know. Super cute though. I thought that'd be good to leave out for summer and fall. And then, actually, I wonder... Nah. Nope. Okay, my last cut of fabric. Yeah, I got lots of fabric this time. I ordered this from, it's a dyer, I believe, that sells on eBay. And I did include a link to her eBay store. I only ordered 1 cut. I have a bunch in my cart because I saw a bunch of colors I wanted, but I wanted to feel the linen first, being an unknown dyer, you know, to me especially. And it's a 32 count linen. I believe the color was listed as old newspaper or an old newsprint maybe. I can't remember. But this is what I got. And I love it. I love it. I'm considering this for Lady of the Flag. I would go from this end, so I would avoid some of this gray all bunched up at the bottom. I don't know. I might use this. It's in the running, along with 20 other contestants. But yeah, the linen is good. I mean, it's a little stiff, but I think it's one of those, you know, stiff that will loosen. It's not too stretchy. You know how sometimes the linen just like stretches funny? I think this will be great. So I'm really excited about that. Please go check out her YouTube shop. The return address, her name was Oksana, I believe. The address was from New York, so she's in New York, and it shipped super fast. I had it 3 days maybe? I can't remember. So check that out, but don't buy the colors I want to buy. I can't buy them yet though because I've spent too much money. Okay, so that's haul. Let me go back to the links that I included for Flosstube. I did some more Flosstube watching at work this week. Tiny Modernist just put out a video, and I should have shared the link in the Biscornu Stitch Along group, or Biscornu Swap group, but I forgot. Tiny Modernist did a short little video, I think it was like 7 minutes, and it had some models for newer patterns that have come out, and she also included 2 sneak peeks, and there were 2 sneak peeks for Biscornus. So if you want to check out a sneak peek of the May Biscornu of the month, as well as it was a pattern that's coming out, a pack that has a scissor case, needle case, and Biscornu, but super cute. Can't wait for those. Jeanie Swartz just started doing her own videos. She had 3 of them, and I watched all 3 of them. They were awesome. And she actually is involved with getting a new stitch along going. It is the wordplay stitch along. It's the wordplay patterns that are Brandt Gervais. And I can't remember which one they were starting with. Probably summer, because that's what we're going into. I don't know. But she has information in the 3rd video that I linked below about that stitch along, if that is the type of thing you are looking for. And then Distracted Stitcher. I've caught a few of her videos. The one that I linked below was actually one that I watched a few weeks ago and had forgotten to link and talk about. She had some amazing Country Cottage Needlework finishes, FFOs, and just the way that she brightened up some of the colors for the cottages of the month and the other finishes she did, awesome. Check her out. And that is the specific video that I linked. So those were the 3 Flosstube. Who did else did I watched somebody else today. Arizona Stitcher, AZ Stitcher, I think. And I watched that one today. She was awesome. I don't know where I've been, but she showed some amazing projects that she's going to enter 5 pieces into her state fair or county fair? One of the fairs. 2 of them are knit and 3 of them are cross stitch. Oh my God, gorgeous. I really wish I had the time or patience, I don't know which, maybe both, to learn how to knit, because the first shawl that she showed was just beautiful. I'm very envious of those of you that knit. I learned crochet first. I think that's why it's easier for me. I think it's why it's faster for me. And I just can't seem to get knitting down as well. Mind you, I'm self-taught for both. Okay, go ahead, buddy. But, anyway, I like the look of a lot of knit better than crochet. So, but anyway, that's it for this week. Like I said, it's a quick one. I gotta put some stuff away. I'm gonna try to get that address stuff charted, because I really want to get that project done. Or I might fall asleep on the couch. But either way, I apparently have to wait until I can wipe somebody's butt. If you are in my Great Biscornu Swap group, I made a post the other day, and it was not your mama's hashtag, and it was for people to comment with, you know, things they've said as a parent or a mother as a hashtag, and that was one of them that I used, was hashtag the teacher isn't gonna wipe your butt, because my son needs to learn how to do that. So have a great week, guys. Have a great weekend, since that's coming first. I hope everybody gets lots of stitching in. I hope we get some great weather. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit cooler weather for the weekend, but I saw a high of 79 for next Tuesday. So go Michigan. Ice storm to 80 degrees in 3 weeks. Sounds about right. Sometimes it's one after the other, you know, next day, but... Alright, so have a good one. I got a kid to cover up now, too, apparently, and a dog to find, because I don't know where she went. So, have a good one. Don't forget that Vari-old Sampler Stitch Along giveaway if you wanted to enter that. Bye!